What's good, people? Welcome back to RNS. I'm with Kweku with Ari here. Kweku, it's been a jam-packed weekend, but before we start, I was going to quickly address this now. You might be looking at this and thinking, what the hell is he wearing? But I'm wearing these Mickey Mouse glasses because one, my sister turned 30. Happy birthday, Tiffany. And also, I support a Mickey Mouse of a club. But before we talk about the Mickey Mouse club that I support, how are you, bro?
I'm good. I'm a little bit under the weather. My son's making me ill, man. He coughs in my face and stuff. But
I thought, no, but it's the same. Because it's the same germs, isn't it? It's not like baby germs and adult germs.
Nah,
germs are germs,
bro.
yeah.
Like babies get sick. But yeah, I'm good. Like we're in the midst of sporting season, right? Like Premier League we're underway. We're here.
Whether you like
Whether
it or
you
not,
like it or not,
whether you like
whether
it or
you're
not.
ready or not, we're here.
We're here.
Because 5 games has gone. All of a sudden, 5 becomes 10. 10 becomes Christmas. Then it's like, where are we?
Brother,
15th.
Still.
What do you call it? The NFL is obviously in full swing. We're seeing amazing games. We're seeing amazing storylines. We're kind of working out who's good and who's not. And NBA is starting to percolate. We're seeing the media days. We're seeing players coming back into training camp. So
Percolate's insane, but I like it.
yeah, this is bro. There's even Ryder Cup. Do you know what I mean? There's something for everybody.
I didn't know niggas like the Ryder Cup the way
Neither-
niggas like.
neither did I.
Brother, I was in the pub, after the G-Tech, and I'll explain why I was at the G-Tech and stuff like that. But I was in the pub, and the Ryder Cup was on, and someone was like, "You like the golf?" I said, "No, I don't watch the golf, but I have to know about golf because of obviously like work." And at the same time, I'm like, the Ryder Cup's every 4 years?
I don't know, 2 or 4 years.
I don't see. That's the thing. I
If it
don't
ain't
know.
Tiger Woods, I don't know.
Exactly. That's the thing. But I know about the Ryder Cup. I know it's USA, Europe,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But I couldn't tell you. But I didn't know like people liked it that much.
Right.
I feel like, is this the first year? Because the last Ryder Cup, people weren't talking about it the way people are talking about it this year.
Nah. This year.
I feel like who owns the Ryder Cup now?
What do you mean?
Like,
is
is
it Saudis?
Yeah.
Nah. I don't think so.
Is it more marketing? Because where did this?
I think it's because obviously Europe won. I think because Europe are better. I think.
No, but I'm talking before. I know because Europe are better and USA are.
But why are people interested in it this year? I don't know, man.
Like, I'm not saying why people are not interested in golf, because I've always known about the Ryder Cup, even growing up as a kid.
Do you know what it is? Also, I think the day one there was shit talking when fans were going rowdy. There was stories. There were stories.
Yeah, okay,
I think
fair
everything's about stories. Like I don't really care about gymnastics until Simone Biles does a crazy backflip.
True.
Like everyone, bro. I went to the Hippodrome. I was doing a live watch along for TalkSport, watching the NFL games, which we'll come on to. And yeah, it was a sports bar. I had like 54 screens in the casino, and bare of it was Ryder Cup, and people were into it like it was football. Like they were like, yes. It was like interesting. It was interesting. All right, let's get into it. So, you're wearing Mickey Mouse glasses. And I like the fact you referenced it at the beginning because your club is Mickey Mouse right now. You also briefly referenced that you went to G-Tech. That's obviously the home of Brentford. That's the home of People Just Do Nothing. That's the home of Natalie Sawyer. That's the home.
Is that the home of People Just Do Nothing?
Yeah. It's Brentford. Yeah, West London, Brentford. Oh. It's the home of a lot of things, but it's also where Brentford ply their trade. It's where Brentford come and check a lot of big teams. My team went to G-Tech a couple of weeks ago and got G-checked. And your team at 12:30 on a Saturday, you made the pilgrimage to West London to Heathrow.
It's not a pilgrimage.
You made a little pilgrimage to Heathrow.
It's not. All right, let's get into it.
You had your luggage and your team got packed.
Yeah. All right.
So what happened?
All right, let me tell you.
3-1.
Oh, bro.
Bruno Fernandes missed penalty.
Bro.
Ruben Amorim not watching the thing.
Bro. Okay.
All of it. All of it.
Kweku?
And, brother, every single element. Go.
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 Do you know what's crazy? about the G-Tech? I agree with everything you said, yeah. And if anyone's been to the G-Tech, it's a small stadium.
I'll call it G-Check from now on.
Yeah, we can call it the G-Check Stadium because my 25th birthday, we were getting G-Checked at the G. Like, this isn't new to me.
Yeah.
I was at the G-Tech courtesy of friend and colleague Natalie Sawyer. Thanks, Nat. And she was like, I was talking before the game. She was like, how do you think we're going to play? Blah, blah, blah. I was like, listen, I have no idea what's going to happen. And we've only won 1 in 4 at the G-Check Stadium, right?
Yeah.
It's only 1 in 4 we've only won. And that was the last person who scored at the G-Tech was his last game was That Shall Not Be Named. It's that kid in Marseille. So other than that, we held 4 last year. We held 4 the year before. On my 25th birthday, by the way. So trust me, I knew what was coming to happen. But what I didn't like, is that I've been to the G-Tech Stadium before, and when we were sitting, which was very nice, I had a good view of everything. Like, the dugout was just there. It's a very kind of enclosed stadium. It kind of reminds me of Craven Cottage, how you can see all the action.
Yeah.
So I said, you know what? I'm not watching this game like I'm a fan. I'm just gonna try just look out for certain things
Patterns.
so I can. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the Jack Daniels was hitting as well. Like I was working, I barely had breakfast. Do you know what I mean? So like it was a good mixture.
Man went for JD and Coke, got JD and Smoke.
Yeah,
Like,
right,
you man-
exactly,
you man
bro.
got
Exactly,
some
bro. First I
detail.
was on the champers, and I said, "Nah, bro, give me the hard stuff."
The hard stuff.
But this is the thing I can take away, and everyone asked me for my thoughts. I said, at first, I have no idea. For the first time ever, for what I saw, Man United, and I've seen a lot of bad Man United teams.
Yeah, of course.
I've watched Man United, like, not do anything under Ralph Rangnick. I've seen bad Ferguson teams. Not bad Ferguson teams.
The second year Van Gaal.
But second year Van Gaal, Moyes. I remember watching David Moyes. I've watched a lot, especially post-Ferg. Do you know what it is? I watched a lot of the Sir Alex Ferguson era thanks to my parents, but I started going to Old Trafford by myself when I was old enough, and that was post-Fergie. So, because obviously, yeah, post-Fergie, I was 18 and I could go to Old Trafford myself. So, majority of the times of me going to Old Trafford myself, I've just been seeing us decline. And for the first time ever at the GTEC Stadium, I saw nothing in this team. There was nothing. With Rangnick, I could be like, okay, all we need to do is this in the transfer window and that. I could say that with all other managers. With this, I just saw nothing. And then after I saw the nothingness, I was just like, you know what? What's Ruben doing? Let's see where he's going. And bro, 20 minutes in, I see Carlos Fernandes on the right of the touchline. I see Ruben just there, just watching these guys. And this is the thing. I can go into the nuances of being a Man United fan, and maybe this is me trying to read into it, but I'm just going to look at this from a human perspective.
Yeah.
If I see someone who's in charge of my team, just looking at us like that, in despair, we're not doing what he's asking, clearly. And don't get twisted, he watches football games like that anyway when they win. You can go watch the City when Sporting slapped up City.
Yeah.
I'm not going to use any United ones. We can't even win back-to-back games. But when Sporting slapped up City, he was doing that.
Yeah.
So that's something he does. But he looks so dejected from this team. And then I thought to myself, okay, let me look at the team.
Yeah.
And there's just so many things that are wrong, Kweku. And so we can talk about the things that are wrong, but this is just going to be the same cycle in which we've been doing post-Fergie, and I'm kind of sick of it now. So I thought, you know what is the solution? Because you know me, I'm a solutions guy. And we have two solutions, or we have two outcomes, which one is probably going to happen sooner rather than later. One outcome is United stick with Ruben Amorim because we think Ruben Amorim is a good guy. And I've asked, I'm not saying I have mad contacts in United, but I've asked some people about like, how is Ruben as a person? And despite this, we're nearly a year into the worst. And bear in mind, we thought Moyes was bad. We thought Van Gaal was like, this is
The worst.
the worst by far. We are a year in and people are still saying like, no, this is a good guy. Like people inside are saying that. So that's that. So we either stick with this guy and we ride it out and we give him the transfer windows, blah, 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 and we ride it out, which I doubt that is going to happen because unfortunately Manchester United is a big club. And what big clubs don't give you is leeway.
Man United do.
Well, Man United are starting to. We're starting to do that. And the reason we're starting to do that is because we've sacked managers and nothing has changed. So this is the thing. But this is a man who knows and will happily say in press conferences, if I don't win, I will lose my job. Like, he's not afraid to say that. So, unfortunately, because of his stubborn way and his stubborn formation he wants to play, and we can talk about the formation, but we've talked about formations with every single manager. There's no need to. This is
He's not changing.
He's not changing.
So there's no point.
So there's no point in talking about it. He said, I win the same, I lose this. Like, do you know what I mean? So it's either he's going to stick with this and we are not winning. We can't even win back-to-back games. So really and truly, the trend shows that he's going to lose his job, right? Yeah. That's probably what's going to happen eventually because the only way he keeps his job, he can't keep losing like this. Even though Man United are giving him more than enough leeway, he can't. Yeah. So he either just, I don't think we're going to sack him. I think it's going to get to a certain stage. And even though you don't think it can get worse, can it? It can. It's getting worse, bro. It's getting worse. Or we sack him now and we get a new guy in and hope that we start the cycle again. But this is the thing. If we start the cycle again, what changes, Kweku? Yeah. What changes? And I think the things that need to change is brother, I'm 28, bro, and I saw and this performance isn't all on Diogo Dalot, but I saw Diogo Dalot start for United in 2025, and we signed him in my second year of university when I was 19.
Yeah,
and he's been a fringe player all throughout that. Yeah. And so that if you've got people like that starting how many years later, it just shows the makeup of your squad is wrong. And I don't think any manager can get that right. So we do need to blow up the squad, but Man United can't blow up the squad. So you either have to trust the guy to get rid of this, to get through this nasty stage where we go through these nasty results, or you just keep going through these nasty results with this guy. However, our logic says, you know what? Man United have been nasty post-Fergie, but we haven't been this nasty. And not only are we this nasty, we're this nasty playing a nasty formation, which people don't seem to like.
Oh, come on. Man United playing three at the back.
Exactly.
Get out of here.
Exactly. And don't get it twisted.
Get out of here.
The best team in the country right now, okay, I don't want to say the best team in the country, but the unbeaten team in the country right now is playing 3-4-2-1 in Crystal Palace. They're 18 games unbeaten. So...
That's Glasgow juice.
No.
That's Glasgow
brother,
juice.
No, I'm just saying this is nothing to do with the people. I'm just saying this is the 3-4-2-1 formation.
I know.
So clearly the formation can work.
Yeah.
So it's not. So at the end of the day, as a United fan, and after I watched that nonsense, bro, and you know what? Like people like Bruno Fernandes, I'm like, we can talk about the penalty miss. He missed the penalty. He whooped the bloody dude.
It's all of it.
It's okay.
So
okay. Go on. You talk.
This is what I want to go on to in terms of the players, right? I looked at Man United performance and nobody's surprised. Mm-hmm. But you look at like some of the protagonists from that game or antagonists because of that performance. Bruno Fernandes, this is what I call them the generals of Manchester United's downfall. And there's three faces of it. That's Bruno Fernandes, that's Luke Shaw, and that's Harry Maguire. And a lieutenant just under the generals is Diogo Dalot. Why are all four of those players still at the football club? And this is the thing that got me in the summer. I said, nah, it's not a serious team. Or even before the summer, round about the time you gave Harry Maguire that contract extension, I said...
We didn't give him a contract extension, we just triggered it.
You just triggered it, but there's no need to.
Yeah.
Because he is going to leave next summer on a free if you don't give him another contract. Bruno Fernandes, there was £80 million on the table, and the manager himself said, we need to keep players like this. You are not a serious footballing institution. Luke Shaw is perpetually injured. At any other football club that's worth its salt, and a club that Man United want to claim to be in their realm, if the players are operating like that at Man City, at Liverpool, even I don't even like to put them in a category, at Arsenal right now, if you've got players like that on contracts like that, and you are still continuing to, brother, on Saturday, they all played. Yeah. Dalot, Shaw, Maguire, and Bruno. I'm so sorry, but
all of those players have been there through all of this stuff. So they have all these scars.
Exactly, brother. So when you try to look at common denominators, you can't really say it's always managers because you change managers. You can't say it's the board or the ownership because you change the ownership.
This is what I've been trying to say. This is the common denominator.
The common denominator is those four, brother. When I'm hearing about leaks, this, that, I'm like, where is it coming from? That's the leadership group, and they're all shit. And they're all shit. Bruno Fernandes, let me be fair, he is not shit. He's not. But he's done. That's done. It's finished. That era is finito. Thank you for the memories. That's done. That was done last year. Harry Maguire, whatever, loyal servant, England national. Thank you for the memories.
It's crazy because I was speaking to some United fans and someone...
they're backing Maguire.
Whoa, bro.
One more point.
Where was I?
Well, one more point before I let you go.
What matches were they watching that I weren't watching?
Brother, they were watching Skin Tone. One more thing.
No, but these were niggas, bro.
Brother, it's
these
insane.
Were niggas.
It's insane.
These
They've been
were niggas.
brainwashed. They've been whitewashed then. Because like you look at the performances of those players and they've been mid for so long. And you talk about whether the board has to make a decision. This, that. Football fans in modern football, they don't have that much power, right? Things get vetoed against. The owners have the power. The players can decide to leave when they want. Fans can voice their opinions, but they don't have much power. The one really crucial bit of power that football fans have is that they can get managers sacked. If the fans at Old Trafford turn to Ruben Amorim on Saturday or whenever you're playing or wherever you're playing at home next, that's untenable, right? Managers get sacked by fans. Because if Arteta, for example, say Arteta finished third last season and Arsenal fans at the beginning of the season when they lost against Liverpool were booing, all of a sudden that conversation changes because the fans are not... Man United fans are the most loyal out of all fans of football.
So this is the thing. Yeah, no.
If you want to get Amorim out,
we are the most loyal because we came out of we are the most loyal fans because we came out of a 26-year relationship with the greatest nigger alive.
But do you want to hear my hot take about Man United?
What?
are they a big club? That club was built off the back of 2 managers.
Yeah.
And in between those years, I've seen there's been relegation. There's been relegated. Man United has been relegated. Between Busby and Ferguson, Man United have been relegated.
Yeah.
Man United have been mid. Man United have got a trophy drought. It's not sustained success throughout the eras under different managers. When you don't have one Busby or Ferguson, you man are generally mid. Generally mid. What have you as a club?
We've won titles without Fergie.
How many? You got 19 titles. You got 19 titles, right?
We got 20.
You got 20 titles. How many of those titles are without Fergie and Busby?
13 to Fergie.
13 to Fergie. So 5 and 7 more. You ain't finding me decorated niggas. You're finding me.
Yeah.
You're finding me people who can get you a title.
100%. But you can say that about Liverpool. Liverpool was Shankly, the other Shankly, and who I don't know.
Shankly, Paisley, Dalglish, bro. Managers coming in with Dalglish won titles, bro.
Dalglish won titles as a player manager,
bro. Like,
nasty era of football, blood,
bro.
Nasty era of football,
man. There's different ways to skin a cat. And what I've seen in Man United, right, is that, and you told me this. You actually informed me, and I was like, and I use it now. Man United didn't have social media until the day that Fergie left. That man built that club. I'm not saying that anyone's bigger than the club, but if you're going to say one man's bigger than the football club, Alex Ferguson was Manchester United.
He was.
And when it's built on those foundations and he leaves, you are never getting back to those levels. You're never getting back to those levels. Okay, but and that's the conversation people always want to have.
Yeah, no, but I've told you this. I knew that from the jump. I knew that from as a kid, and I knew we were going to have to play catch up. But the one thing I can say now is that we're starting to, and which we're 10 years late. I know, but we're starting to now. But unfortunately, you had to when you're a football club to get success on the pitch, you got to go from the back end up. So when Ineos were coming, we had to get 2 things of redundancy, do all of this, all these people in, and so if we get a new, and this is Ineos' first guy, and it's not working out, and you see
who links to be a second guy.
Oh, brother, if we're talking about the same nigga,
what, Southgate?
No, yeah. Oh no, I was talking about Xavi Hernandez, but
I didn't see Xavi linked.
Nah, but Fabrizio was just reiterating the fact that Xavi would like to manage Man United again. Well.
That would be the right appointment.
That would be the right appointment, because what he will do, because Xavi will, because do you know why I think, I don't want to get into it just yet, but I will say this about Xavi Hernandez.
The right appointment?
No, the reason why I think it will be a right appointment is because the thing I think it will be a right appointment, because one, he's managed at a big club. He's got big club experience. 2, the one thing I know about Xavi Hernandez is that the nigga likes to play football. And one thing he will do and will fix Man United, whether it's, and I'm just thinking one part of Man United, that one part of Man United doesn't need to be fixed for the past 10 years, he will fix that midfield. Yeah. And even if that's the first thing he does in the transfer window, or if he just goes to Carrington and say, yo, Jimmy Thwaites, come here. I don't care who you are.
That's what
he will do.
But that's the thing with Xavi, right? And his only real managerial experience is with Barcelona. When you come to the Premier League, especially Man United, where you are right now, you've got to have a manager that's willing to roll up his sleeves and do the dirt. You know what I mean? From the ground up, you got to build it. Whether it's talking to every single player in the youth team, to the 23s, to find out their family situation. Do you know what I mean? You've got to invest yourself fully. You could Zidane could never come manage Man United because he's a coach. He's a coach. You know, he's Zidane. I'm going to just do my thing.
Ruben Amorim is a head coach.
But Ruben Amorim is, to his credit, he is somebody who's
more of a manager.
Bro, he's getting in the dirt. Do you know what I mean? He's trying to change the culture. He's trying. He's trying. Bro, I can't say he's not trying. He's not succeeding. That's the problem. I don't know if Xavi's one of them. Get in there and just make yourself you know how Klopp just got into Liverpool and just made it Liverpool. You need that. And someone's willing to do
Ruben,
that.
So this is the thing. So because we know as fans, Ruben's trying to do that, but the results are not.
Do you know the crazy thing with Ruben Amorim, Tony? Everybody, even people who aren't Man United fans, want him to succeed because the level
because
of results
he's saying all the right things
and the level of results that he's getting right now. If another manager, if David Moyes went last and got these results, any other manager would have got sacked.
Yeah,
but he's lasting because people were like, no, we felt it.
We felt it. We all felt it.
We all felt it.
We're human. Yeah. I don't think you get it.
Yeah, we haven't.
We're human. Feeling. So when I watched this game in the G-Tech, I tried to look at the human perspective of United, and this is why I agree that this core needs to go, because prime example. Ruben, as I said, people and some sources have said they still like Ruben as a person. And then when I was looking, I looked at Bruno Fernandes as a captain, right? And there was a time where Luke Shaw played a cross ball to Bruno. Bruno tried to hit it first time to him. Burmo miscontrolled it, went out for a throw in. And I looked at Bruno, and Bruno's first reaction was, throw his arms at Luke Shaw. And me and Gabs looked at each other, and I was like, brother, Luke Shaw played the ball perfectly to think it was Bruno's fault.
Yeah.
And Bruno's first reaction was to just throw his arms at Luke Shaw. But I'm like, cool. When that's your captain, that's so demoralizing for more than one person.
Yeah.
If Bruno was the best player on your team, you can work with that. But because he's the captain, when you're already down bad, and bear in mind, Man United concede a lot now.
Yeah.
You look to this guy. Your captain's supposed to I'm not saying he's supposed to be the best player, but the way he is on the football pitch and the standards he brings.
He's the leader.
He's the leader. And if your leader can't hold accountability for himself, that's not going to help.
No, it's not.
Brother, even on a football team, I feel like everyone has played with a type of nigger, that moans on a football pitch, bears.
Yeah.
And no one likes it. Even if they're the best player on the pitch, no one likes it. So, and I remember I played with someone like that.
But you firm it, yeah.
You firm it because they're good.
I remember we had this conversation. I said like it really struck me. It was like last season when Kobe was flying, and Bruno was just telling him something. I remember just thinking to myself, I'm like, brother, just tune him out. That was just what I was thinking. I was like, don't listen to him because Bruno is great for himself. Bruno's great for himself. And I'm not saying that he's selfish. I'm just saying it's the nature of his game and who he is as like a footballer. I don't doubt that he's a good person. In the media,
he is a good person.
In the media, he says the right things.
On and off the pitch.
Yeah, he is. And that's why I feel he's on the pitch and off the pitch is two different things. I feel when Bruno Fernandes retires, people actually like him. I think he'll be one of the people actually really like.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, actually, no, he did give you numbers. Maybe we have to think of him a little bit more fondly. But on the pitch, his character stinks. Like the arms. Bro, I saw one where he was playing the back to Bayern there, and the defender didn't play the right pass that he thought. He just threw his arms up. And I saw it in the game against Brentford. And I thought to myself, there's no need.
There's no need.
Bro, it was the first half as well.
I get you're frustrated, but that doesn't help anyone. And especially as a captain, I think the most eyes on a football pitch are on your captain.
Yeah.
Even if you're playing, the most eyes on your football pitch are your captain.
Especially if your captain's an attacker.
You're always thinking, where's my captain? Where's my captain? Where's my captain? So, and especially when you are the only person, like I get why he does it. He's the only person that can hold his head higher in his time at Man United. But that doesn't help anyone. It doesn't help the team.
He should have gone. This summer. But
so this is the thing.
That's Man United. That's Man United's like issues right now. Future fixing it. And I'm not saying like I want you to give me a firm prediction because Amorim's still there. If you do sack him, who do you want?
Xavi.
And if it's not Xavi, is there a second person?
No.
You keep Amorim.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you hear Iraola, you hear Glasner.
I'll take Iraola. I like Iraola. I'll take Iraola.
You take Glasner?
No.
Well, because free it back. It's not the formation, bro.
I don't care.
It's not the formation.
I know it's not the formation, but the same way Florentino Perez said, Xavi, Alonso, I don't care if you gave us Champions Leagues.
That's cute.
That cute. That unbeaten season's cute, yeah. And I know you lost the Europa League final to Ademola Lookman. Shout out Mola. But get that free out the back out of here,
bro. Not at the Bernabeu.
Not at the Bernabeu, blood. And I promise you, when Old Trafford's not gone and when New Trafford's built, I promise you probably free at the back.
Yeah,
so, and this is nothing to Amorim. I really do want Ruben Amorim to succeed. And if Ruben Amorim says he's a free at the back, I do not care one bit.
Yeah.
But what's annoying is that the fact that we're not succeeding and we're still playing free at the back.
Bro, free at the back and then making defensive substitutions. Bro, like, I get why I brought Euro on for the
people hate those, like,
I hate it.
So many people hate the defensive substitutions.
Yeah,
but in this formation, your wide centre backs are really important because they're supposed to be the really good ball progressors. So we will look a much better team when Lissandro Martinez decides he wants to play football again. But people hate that. People hate it, bro. I didn't realise how much people hate
because like brother, like
substitutes are just for attacking and changing.
Football is like simple, right? We've all played FIFA, we've all played Football Manager. If you play Football Manager, no matter how deep in the weeds you are, how tactical you think you are, if you're losing, you're bringing a centre back, you're bringing on an attacker, bro. And that's what we've all done. So I can't have anyone gaslight me and tell me that that's a good thing. Like I can't. I've watched enough football to say I don't think so. I don't agree.
Get this nigga out of here, man.
Like bringing on the centre back, bro. Of course, everyone's gonna be like, nigga, come on.
Don't get twisted. Everything I'm seeing
tactically, I get it. Bringing Euro on made sense.
Yeah, bro. Bringing Euro Kobe like totally makes sense. But and I like Ruben Amorim.
Kobe.
But what I'm seeing, I saw the
Kobe,
last.
Bro.
He came on and was moving the ball and collecting deep and playing six. But then like we were desperate. No, brother, we couldn't string 5 passes together.
But
for the third goal. And don't get twisted. I saw that third goal. It went straight. It was at the middle. It was insane. So everyone's at fault. Like I don't care.
Yeah.
But what I will say is that, listen, this formation sucks.
Yeah.
And no, we suck. And because no one likes the formation, it's just worse, and it's not going to change, and he's not going to change it. So inevitably, he's going to lose his job. So I'll see you in November, I guess.
I might be seeing you in November because my team can't string a.
Well, so this is the thing.
String wins together, bro.
What I don't get is that you man are like, Blue Code Group is like Brighton 2.0, right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
So why do you always get packed up by Brighton? Like, you sign their best players and then they still pack you up. I don't get it.
We don't ever at Stamford Bridge, to be fair. Like, we always seem to beat them at Stamford Bridge. We always do beat them at Stamford Bridge. But, like...
No, I feel like they've won 3-0 at Stamford Bridge before.
Nah, not 3.
At Stamford Bridge.
Not 3, no.
Brighton in a red kit.
Check it.
Zach, can you check that? Can you check the... Zach, can you check the Brighton Chelsea scores... from previous years at Stamford Bridge.
I don't.
This can't be the first time they packed you at Stamford Bridge.
They've beaten us at Stamford Bridge like once before this, but I don't think they packed us. That maybe that's the 3-0. I can't remember it. But we normally do alright against them at Stamford Bridge. But they beat us 3 games in a row, like 2. Two at their place. 1 in the FA Cup, 1 in the league last season, and then one at my place this season. Last year was the game where Cole Palmer scored 4 goals in the first half.
So
when we beat it 4-2.
Chelsea, Brighton. 4-3 Chelsea. Brighton, Chelsea, 4-1 Brighton.
Where?
Brighton,
Brighton was at the Amex.
So
just read the ones that say Chelsea first.
So 4-3. 4-2. 1-3.
Yeah, 1-3. Yeah.
Okay.
I remember that.
4-2. 3-2. 1-0.
Okay, yeah. So there's only once.
There's once, yeah. We do them normally, but the problem for us right now is that I've said it before and I'll say it again. We're caps, man. We've got like a ceiling, and the ceiling is
Cole Palmer or nothing.
Not even Cole Palmer or nothing, but Cole Palmer is a big part of everything, right? And people kind of call me crazy for making it so reductive and simple as this, but Reece James and Cole Palmer are our highest paid players. And Cole Palmer's the one I really care about because Reece James is a defender, quite injury prone. So like Cole Palmer's our star player and one of our highest earners. Unfortunately, when there's a market opportunity like a Donnarumma or a Mark Guehi, who I rate but not like how everyone else is rating him, but I think is good. And those players maybe will come in and demand wages more than Cole Palmer. Maybe not Guehi, but definitely Donnarumma. You can't go make that signing. Chelsea can't go bring the goalkeepers that earn more than Cole Palmer. Finish 8th in the Ballon d'Or.
That's so true.
So, like, there is a limit to what you can do. Say Rodrigo says to Real Madrid, F off, I want to leave. Chelsea can't be in that contention. Rodrigo wants 350 grand a week. Yeah. And we will never do that. Arsenal at this point, Arsenal at some point would be like, yeah. Liverpool would be like, yeah. Man United might even be, maybe not now, but like, Man United back in the day would be like, yeah. We can't do that. Man City will say, yeah. We can't do that. So we're beholden to these players just becoming good. And I hope they become good. But we ain't going to bring in, like, a world-class game changer. We're just praying, it's inshallah. So, like, say a world-class keeper becomes available, or say Pedri has a falling out. We couldn't go and get Pedri.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Which is insane.
So the only way you do that is by raising Cole Palmer's
and then that changes the whole model.
And that changes the whole model.
So I clocked that and I said to myself, there's only so much I can like invest in care and emotion. Like, I know what these players are right now. I know they're not going to get to those world-class levels to win us the league, and we're not going to bring in those players. So until something happens next summer, maybe a player increases in development, like maybe Esteval takes a step up, or that Mike Pendus, that goalkeeper comes in and is a worldie. Like, I've seen what I've seen. This is the team. It's not going to change. Like, the results might vary or fluctuate a little bit. We probably end up finishing 4th or 5th because that's where we fall in the league. But there's nothing crazy going to happen. Like, we're not going to do anything. Do you know what I mean? I just know where we're at. And so for me, the Premier League season, for me as a Chelsea fan, is kind of like done. It's going to be struggles. Then go on a run of 5 games where we win. Then we lose a few. And then we end up finishing 4th, 5th or 6th. And then that will be the season.
Damn. And that's just like that with Enzo Maresca. What can you do?
Bro, like, he asked the board, he goes, I need a centre back. Like,
yeah, and they said no.
They said nah. And
well, actually, no. They said I've signed centre backs, but they're playing at other clubs. And
yeah, and we've got Gerald Hatto, and we've got Trevor Chalobah and Tosin and these man. So it's still crazy. Brother, like, we all knew Chelsea needed a goalkeeper, right?
Yeah.
Everybody in the world, and we didn't get a goalkeeper. What do you expect me to go and do with that? Yeah. He's not going to suddenly become world class. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, I'm done with Chelsea. Let's talk about the title race, right? Because it livened up.
Well, do you know what?
It livened up.
Do you know what? I was I was I was at my old church, right? And I was speaking to uncles. So all the uncles were seeing me. They're like, the first thing is they were like, the Man United, you know how uncles are.
Yeah.
Like Man United. I said, uncle, I don't know what's going on with my club, blah, blah, blah. But I said, you man don't have a good record at St. James's Park. St. James's Park is normally the place where Arsenal seasons fall down. St. James's Park is normally the place where we used to say Arteta is not the guy. They normally always fumble at St. James's Park. So the fact that Arsenal had not only Old Trafford to go to, Anfield to go to, St. James's Park to go to in the first 5 games, and they've come out with 6 points.
Yeah.
Credit to Arsenal. Credit where credit's due. And
it's turned things a little bit.
And it's turned things a little bit. Because for the first time ever, I looked at the table because I was like, wait, Arsenal top of the table? This shows that, because I'm a United fan, I don't watch the table. So, but now it's Liverpool's still top, but it's 2 points. So I don't want to know what the gap was before. The gap was 5.
Yeah. And it flipped like that. Bear in mind that Palace scored a last-minute goal.
This is why the Premier League is great.
It's the best league in the world.
In the words of Jose Mourinho, 6 points? What was that? You said, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
2 games.
2 games.
Bang. And just like that. And do you know what? Whether you like it or not,
it was one game, like one weekend.
Boom, one
changed
weekend,
the whole thing.
Changed the whole thing. Arsenal played 12-30. Boom, they go top. 1 point.
Bear in mind, like Liverpool this season have won every game in every competition.
Yeah.
And after one weekend, everyone's just like, oh shit, because Liverpool have not been playing well. They've not played well once.
They've not played well once.
They played well first half against Everton.
And
played well against Atletico.
So you RNS niggas, yeah, and credit to the people that comment on our stuff. When I said, yeah, this is more heavy metal than Klopp, innit? And don't get twisted, Liverpool had won every. So but I kept quiet. Sometimes you just got to wait. And I'm still waiting. But I saw what I saw game week 1. And I said, listen, this is cute and all, this is good, and it's going to get better because you're going to have more attacking players. But this is not a sustainable way to win the league. And don't get it twisted, they lost with the last kick of the game, right? But I don't think that's going to happen a lot.
Yeah, but they won the last kick of the game for the last 5 games.
Exactly. And not only that, Palace packed them up, bro. Mateta was moving brazy that first half. Yeah. And he wasn't even moving brazy as in good, like, because he should have scored the first one and he hit the post in the second one.
Bro,
like, he was just being a hassle,
the second one was amazing, right? Because he hit the post and that nigga was excited. You know,
Brother, he pumped the crowd up.
Bro, people don't be like,
do you know what?
Bro, I love him.
Do you know what?
I love Mateta.
Do you know what?
He's one of my favourite players in the Premier League.
Do you know what's so crazy? So, like, obviously he missed that chance.
Yeah.
He hits that and he excited because he knew. Like, that was 20 minutes into the game. He smelt blood, bro. He smelt blood. He said, yo, like, we can get these, man.
Bro.
And I'm glad they won the game.
He knew, and Palace fans know as well. And I'm not saying something crazy is going to happen here, because it's not. But they're still unbeaten in all competitions. And Glasner won the FA Cup last season. And Glasner packed Liverpool up in the League Cup. Like,
bro, they're 18 games unbeaten right now. Right?
Bro, 18 games unbeaten and just beat Liverpool. The only unbeaten team in the league. I'm not saying Leicester, that's never going to happen again. But these man have got something there where, bro, they lost Eze. They lost Eze and Glasner.
They've lost Elise, they lost Eze, and they've replaced well.
Bro, do you know
what? They signed Secret. Jeremy Pino.
Yeah, Pino player. Like Adam Water in midfield. Bro, you know who's even looking sick these days? He didn't start the game on the weekend, but Will Hughes has always been a good footballer.
Will's always been a good.
Bro, like the back three's working. It's all working. Dean Henderson looks like a good player. Yeah.
Who's the next one? Yeah, let me get you.
Tony, I'm just looking at him. I'm saying, don't get no injuries. Don't get no injuries. Just keep your head down.
Unfortunately, they're going to be playing Thursday, Sunday.
I know. And that's the tough thing.
So that's the tough thing. And they don't have a squad. They don't have the squad for it.
I look at Glasner, and bear in mind, this is the difference between Glasner and Graham Potter, who'll come on to. Potter's a coach, Glasner's a manager. Ooh. Glasner said to Steve Parish, he said, yo, I know you want peace for Gurhey, but if you want me to stay at this football club, you keep that nigga and he goes for free next summer. And Parish said, and they vetoed the deal and he stayed. And that's a manager, bro. Yeah. That's a manager. And like, and people forget.
I said, I'll kill myself right now, bro, if you leave me.
Bro,
I said, I'll kill myself right now. I'll blow myself right now, bro. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Because they know they've got a good thing going on. And if you've got a good manager, you can do everything, bro. Look at Bournemouth. Look at Palace. Get you a good manager.
I thought Ruben was a good manager.
Yeah, I know.
Well, this is the thing.
It's environment as well,
it's the
bro.
Environment. I've been trying to change the environment. He's trying. We've put 50 million.
But Palace have got a lot going on because great fans, they're everyone's second favourite football club.
It's just unfortunate it's in South London.
Yeah.
I'm saying that whilst we're recording in South London.
But they've got a good thing going on, bro. Mateta's my new favourite striker in the league.
Is it? Do you know what? Shout out, and you know what? Tony Cascarino said this the other day. Like, if we ever done most improved player of the year, Mateta, bro, because when Mateta signed, remember Hodgson signed Mateta?
Bro, he scored 2 in 28.
Brother, he was nasty. We thought, who's this French nigga with braids? And then he cut his hair off,
Bro.
and became this bad man striker.
Like, 2 years ago, he scored 16 league goals. Last season, he scored 14 league goals. Like, that's a great return.
Oh, 16 and 14.
Bro, 16 and 14 in the league.
Jean-Philippe.
John Philippe. And, like, people... He's almost
That's
like a joker.
all you need.
That's all you
That's
need.
all you need in the Prem. Because that's a Barclays nigga,
That's
bro.
a Barclays
That's a
nigga.
Barclays
That's a
nigga.
Barclays nigga. Bro, think about Mateta in 5 years. We'll be eulogizing.
You'll be eulogizing
We'll
it.
be eulogizing
Yeah,
it.
Mateta, yeah, brother. You'll see, and the boom. He's got the celebration.
You've got the celebration.
Barclays nigga, bro.
He's got it. He's
We're
got
watching
it.
the Barclays nigga unfold
Unfold.
right now. And
So
we haven't
enjoy
seen-
it.
And do you know
Enjoy
what?
it.
Enjoy it because strikers are dying.
Yeah.
And Wayne Rooney said this the other day. Strikers are dying.
Bro, Wayne Rooney, when asked on that interview, he goes, "What strikers do you like?" So obviously, a typical one, he goes, "I really like Mateta."
I like Mateta.
I like Mateta
because he's a striker's not. You know what? Yeah, because the number 9 has been dying for a minute. False nines came in, niggas got weird, so on and so forth. But one thing about Mateta is that the bare minimum you want from a striker, and what we used to get from strikers back in the day, even if they didn't score, they were a hassle for the centre backs.
Handful.
And you've just got, bro, Drogba. The reason why Drogba, yeah, when he scored those 11 league goals a season, and no one batted an eyelid, and no one said that, because week in, week out, he was a hassle for the centre backs. And even if you don't score as a striker, it helps your team, and your team will probably win because of it.
Yeah.
So Mateta is good, bro. Like I've always, like at first I was like, who's this nigga with braids?
Same.
He cut his hair. He's got the iconic celebration. We're watching a prime Barclaysman in, as you said, 5 years. We'll eulogize him. We're watching it unfold right now, and it's great, bro.
Question. This is a nasty question as well. Arsenal fans are gonna hate it. Who's better, Gyökeres or Mateta?
Brother, I know Arsenal fans for a fact right now will swap Mateta for Gyökeres. And don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
They won't admit it because they're winning.
Yeah.
They won't admit it because they're winning and they spent 60 and they want to back him. But I know for a fact right now, if Arsenal fans
Want to win the league.
If we just gave them the quick men and back thing and said, yo, you now have Mateta, they're going to be like, oh, Gyökeres. They won't care about Gyökeres.
Let me quickly look at how old each one of them is.
Mateta's my age, so he's 28.
And
Gyökeres is
20,
27.
No,
But
no difference. Give me,
I was
give me
27
Mateta.
a month ago. What do you mean? Do
Give
you know
me
what I mean?
Mateta.
There's no difference whatsoever.
Let us know down below who do you rather take, Mateta or Gyökeres, because I look at it, yeah, and I'm like, I looked at Mateta's numbers, because like I say, I'm like, bro, he's my new favourite player in the league, he's sick. And like, 16, 14. Will Gyökeres get to 14 league goals?
Brother.
If he does, I think people say he had a good season.
Brother, Saka got 15. Did he
Yeah.
get 15?
Saka's got to 16 before.
Are you sure?
Yeah, 16.
You sure?
16.
Is that his most?
That's his most.
I thought it was 14.
That's 16.
No, I don't think he scored 15, bro. I think
it was 16.
Nah, bro.
Or maybe 15.
14, bro.
No,
I
not
know he
14.
hasn't. Yeah, someone check. because-
Check Saka 22-23 season.
Yeah, it was that season, but I know it was. I think it was Odegaard that got 16 and Saka got 14. bro.
It was like Martinelli, Odegaard, Saka. They all one of them got 16 and the other two got 15.
I think
Saka got 15 or 16.
I think Saka got 14.
Nah, it's 15.
So, are you talking Premier League or
Premier League.
Premier League. Told you.
14.
I told you.
What
He's-
year?
Brother, he's never got 22, 23. He's never got 15.
Yeah, 22, 23.
Okay, when did he get 23, 24?
Brother, it was more less than 14, nigga. I know.
One sec.
Brother, he's never got 15. I knew that. I've always known that. He's never got 15.
No, I'm sure he
Yeah,
has.
no, bro. No, it's fugazi for guys.
Oh,
What?
23, 24, 16.
Okay.
Oh, okay, 23, 24. Okay, cool.
12 assists.
My bad,
Okay.
Saka. My bad.
So, yeah, 14 goals and 16 goals. Good.
Okay, cool.
That's good. That's good.
My bad.
He's good, man.
So
You should-
14,
he doesn't
16.
move you.
He just doesn't
should.
move me, but
He
I
should.
still think it's a great football.
Yeah, I know, but it's so interesting, right? Because obviously Nigerian, and you just don't really fuck with him like that. I know he's an Arsenal player.
No. That's not true.
No, you don't. But you don't. You don't. He doesn't move you.
He doesn't move me.
He doesn't move you.
He doesn't like.
But that's everything in football.
No,
Players that move
it's
you.
not him as a person. I think the way he plays football just doesn't.
Does
Move.
Cole Palmer move you?
Do you know what? Cole Palmer don't move me like that. But I've watched him live, yeah, and I said I know why this guy is good, and I've seen it, and I'm like, yeah, okay, he's good. But brother, I grew up in the best era of football. So
who
like,
moves you? Who moves you in football?
Lamine Yamal moves me, bro. That nigga moves me.
Yeah,
Pedri moves me. Even Vitinha moves me a bit, you know. Desiree Doué moves me. Like, do you know what I mean? Sometimes I get moved by Clarence Kelly. I don't know. It depends on the mood on the Champions League night and if I've had a couple Peronis or that. But like, do you know what I mean? Like, I need people to get me out of my seat, bro. Because I grew up in the best era of football where we had world-class players playing in different positions, and we used to hold these world-class players into way higher standards than we do with these players now.
Yeah.
So it's not like I don't think these
Does
players are still
Haaland
good.
move you?
Haaland doesn't move me, but what he does, I can appreciate, and I'm not going to ever say he's League 2 worth because he's better than every striker I saw when it comes to scoring goals.
Does Mbappe move you?
Yes, Mbappe moves me.
Does Salah move you?
No, because but this is the thing.
KDB moved you.
Yeah, I had no choice.
But I feel like when Salah gets the ball and he's like on the wing and he's getting to the box, I feel like everyone gets a bit like, oh shit.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
of course.
Well,
of
you
course
do that. You do that.
You get that like.
Of course you do.
Yeah, that happened here.
Yeah, you do that because he's been doing that week in, week out for how many years? No, well, it doesn't move me because like I had that fear with better
Did
players.
Hazard move you? Yeah, he did.
Bro, I had to hate on Hazard.
Yeah,
innit?
you had to.
I had to hate on
You had
Hazard
to because of the tweet.
Yeah.
But like, if you're, that's the thing with Hazard. If
he came to United,
it hurts my heart.
brother.
It hurts my heart. I know what you like in football.
I would defend Hazard. Yeah. If Hazard ever moved to United, I would defend him to the day I die, bro.
You defend Paul Pogba.
Yeah.
And like
Pogba and Hazard.
Hazard moves me, man. Hazard is like, in terms of technical ability, there's never been a better player.
You know what?
I'll never
forget. Yeah, I'll never forget. I was producing, and in the morning, they put on like Premier League years, right? Or like EPL 100 goals.
I know what
right?
you saw.
And I saw Hazard's EPL goals, and like, I saw because sometimes you look and I'm like, whose goal was that? Okay, yeah. And I see one, bam, bins. Yo, is this what, brother? I feel like I text you. I feel like I text you saying, I forgot his goal catalogue was insane.
Brother, his goal catalogue.
Was
just the ones that we remember, right? Just the big ones, like the Arsenal one from the halfway line, the West Ham one, boom, boom, boom. The Spurs one, boom, one. The one against Liverpool.
Anfield away, in the cup.
Bro,
there was one in the cup.
In the League Cup, boom, boom. Brother.
He was a serious footballer.
He was.
So that's a winger that moves me.
Yeah, no, I hear it.
I'm sorry I'm comparing you to what I've watched before, but I don't want to lower I know standards of football have lowered. I don't want to lower my standards of football, innit?
Let's give credit to Arsenal.
And yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Credit to Arsenal because they got the job done, bro. And set piece niggas, set piece FC, call them what you want, but
are you liking it right now,
brother?
Not just Arsenal, football. Like every team does long throws.
So this is the thing. Yeah. So this is the thing. Like United, Dallow's doing long throws for us, bro. Like every team's adding long throws to their thing because
it's such English football.
Yeah.
It's like getting in the mixer. Because you know our default in England, when
they're not doing that in La Liga, bro.
Your manager would substitute straight away.
They're not doing that in La Liga.
Bro, they're not doing that in La Liga.
So okay.
In La Liga, they'd want you to do underarm throws if they could.
Okay, so cool. If England start playing like this, then I'll be fine with it.
Yeah.
But I don't think England are going to be playing like this.
Tommy T will do it.
Tommy T won't do it.
You don't think so?
I don't think he would. Has he done it? I didn't watch the last two England games, so I don't remember us doing long throws.
No, but people now...
But everyone in the Premier League's doing it. I remember there's no English managers in the Premier League because one just got sacked.
Yeah. Who?
Graham Potter.
Oh, yeah.
So, quickly about Graham Potter, Brazy, because we'll get back onto the set pieces and the thingy, but I think let's quickly talk about Graham.
Of course. Graham Potter is...
sacked and then Nuno appointed just like that.
Yeah, and my crazy take is that West Ham will challenge for a place in Europe this season.
This
season. Brother, like...
I can back it.
I can back it. Everyone can back it slightly. The fans just need to get it. Okay, West Ham fans are talking to you, and you man hate me. West Ham fans are in my DMs more than anybody, bro.
Swear.
Because anytime I go in there,
I'll take you chatty, bro.
Bro, I talk about the West Ham way. And I say...
Yeah, it don't exist, bro.
It don't... Brother, it's a fugazi... It doesn't exist. They tell me, no, we don't say that's not us. Cool, whatever. But you can say you didn't hound out David Moyes because he didn't sign a new contract. You didn't give him a new contract. But the sentiment towards David Moyes at the end of his West Ham tenure was not that of a man who'd given you the best football you had ever seen. Brother, he finished 6th and then 7th and then 14th, but they won the Europa Conference League and then 9th. And at the end of his 9th season, West Ham fans, most of them were like, yeah, we're done with him. Who do you think you are?
Yeah.
Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Tell me, who are you? Who are you? Who do you think you are?
Yeah, so this is why West Ham fans don't like you.
Never seen anything like this in your life. You had the audacity to say it's my problem for going on there and pointing it out. You thought you were better than David Moyes. You clearly weren't. The West Ham way does not exist. I have sympathy for West Ham. I back West Ham. My brother played for West Ham up until he was 16 years old. I was at the final when they played against Liverpool in 2006 in Cardiff. I was there with crying Cockneys round me and I was backing it. Conchetti scored, I was going mad. But you try and tell me the West Ham way exists. What do you want? What kind of football do you want to play? Please tell me what type of football you want to play. Please tell me what type of football you want to play. because that's going to get you relegated. Like you are a team that should be grateful that David Moyes blessed you with his presence. 6th, 7th, 14th, 9th. Do you know what West Ham fans will give you for 14th right now?
Yeah.
Do you know what they do? Do you know what they'd be doing down the Alison Soho? They'd be doing a madness. They'd be doing a madness because they are in terms of the teams that are in the Premier League right now. The established ones that didn't get promoted this year, alongside Wolves, one of the most likely teams to go down. You, man, are in desperate trouble because you thought you were better than David Moyes. I don't care if you told me that you didn't hound him out, you didn't sign a contract. The feeling was you didn't want him at the football club no more. And now you get you reap what you sow. So you bring in Graham Potter, a manager that, okay, has ideas, was okay at Brighton, but ask Brighton fans and they'll tell you that De Zerbi was better. Obviously a disaster class at Chelsea. And then he turned down jobs at Ajax and AC Milan to manage West Ham. So I've got question marks about him anyway. That nigga got paid a fortune when he got sacked by Chelsea. And so I think his motivation might have dissipated a little bit. Again, I might be wrong. But that is the kind of manager that you want to play a style of football that does not exist. The West Ham way does not exist. And so now, West Ham fans, you've got a manager that won't play nice football. Last year, his Nottingham Forest side had the least amount of possession in the league and still qualified for Europe. Nuno's coming in with a back three, functional midfielders, wing backs that get forward and get backwards, and a big striker up top. And you're going to have to lump it because that will get you out of trouble.
Oh, so, and they're going to love it.
You're going to love it. You're going to love it because you look at what Nuno's done in the Premier League, right? He took Wolves to Europe. Wolves should not be in Europe.
He took Forest to Europe.
Bro, a wolf is an animal. That is not a team that should be playing European football. He took Forest to Europe, bro, with a madman as his owner. Like
this man's taking all the agricultural niggas to Europe.
He's taking them to Europe, bro. He's restoring. Bro,
Irons, did that count?
Bro,
Queening Irons to Forest.
The man single-handedly restored the feeling in the Midlands. He single-handedly brought Europe back to the Midlands. That was him. Before it was Emery, it was him. He did it with Wolves. And so when you talk about good managers, he's a good manager. I think Man United could have done a lot worse than getting Nuno, but that's another story for another day. So he's coming now. When he gets European football, don't take it for granted. Remember where you are right now. And when you're playing football under the lights at the London Stadium and it's rocking because you're playing at night time during the week, be grateful. Don't forget this feeling because where you are right now is where you deserve to be after the way that you, man, treated David Moyes. That's my piece on it. West Ham fans, just again, I love you, man. Like, I grew up in Essex. I've got bare friends who are West Ham fans. I've got sympathy. Jamie, I love you.
Racist. I love Mark Noble.
I racist. I love Mark. Bro, I scored a Rabboni from Mark Noble. Lovely guy.
It's true.
Lovely guy.
Lovely guy.
But I'm just
Anton Ferdinand. He's all right.
I love Anton. You know what I mean? I've got sympathy for West Ham, and this one thing I do want to throw in as well. So make sure you put this in the clip, Zach, before I get cooked by West Ham fans. That one. Yeah. I don't understand how the board are getting away with what they're getting away with West Ham. And like they are as much to blame as anybody. No, they are the most to blame, actually. They are the reason why West Ham are in this situation. David Moyes was the only man who could work and deal with them. But they should not be owners of a Premier League football club. I'm seeing Karen Brady come on TalkSport and undermining her manager. Like I'm seeing things that shouldn't happen at a football club, and they have never recovered since leaving the Berlin ground or leaving Upton Park. They will never feel like the London Stadium is home. But the way that this board have contempt for the fans and have underserved the football club as custodians of the football club needs to be investigated, and they need to be out ASAP. West Ham fans, mobilise. I get it. You've done protests. You're trying to make your feelings known, but make your feelings known when the times aren't great. People want to criticise Man United, but when the times are great and they're winning title, I still saw green and gold. So when the times aren't great, I get it, protest. But when the times are good, still protest. Let them know that you don't want them at the football club and you can make a difference. 15 minutes. Sorry, I had to get off my chest.
That's all right. That's right. Well, we spoke about everything in the Premier League, didn't we? Yeah, I spoke about Newcastle, about Liverpool, about Chelsea.
Liverpool and
quickly, Sunderland. I did say Sunderland will be looking decent, and even though they probably might pump us, bro, at Old Trafford.
But if he loses that, he's sacked.
Well,
yeah. Before the international break.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's gone. He's gone.
You can't lose against Sunderland.
You can't lose Sunderland. You can't. And Sunderland are like third, in the Premier League. I'm happy for Regis Lebris and Sunderland so far. Like, I think they're only like 6 points away from like Southampton's total for last season, which is insane. But the one thing I will say, like, about Sunderland, enjoy this because, you know, AFCON's coming soon. So, like 6 or 7 of their players do go to AFCON if they still fit. But anyway, I think we should we go to NFL or quick on the week 4 in NFL?
Storylines taking hold.
Yeah, we went to Dublin. Well, first of all, we'll start off in Dublin. We saw the Steelers.
Big win
for the Steelers. Do you know what? 4 or 5 weeks ago, I said Aaron Rodgers is finished. I said Aaron Rodgers shouldn't go to Pittsburgh. I said Aaron Rodgers under Mike Tomlin will not work. But they are 3-1 on top of the AFC North.
Bear in mind the Baltimore are 1-3.
Bear in mind Cincinnati and the nigga have turf toe, and bear in mind the Cleveland Browns and the bloody Cleveland Browns. Yeah. So shout out Aaron Rodgers, because I saw you, nigga. I saw you in Ireland, of all places. I know he had that smelling salt, and he threw that 80-yard touchdown to DK Metcalf. That's
more Metcalf than Rodgers.
And of course, because you can see the surprise in Rodgers' face. But at the end of the day, on his passing yard stats, it will say 80 yards, Aaron Rodgers throwing touchdown.
When you see DK Metcalf in the open field, it makes you realise that human beings are built differently. That nigga is massive.
Massive.
Bro, massive. To be moving like that, it's like, I think it's not the same, but you know, people say, oh, if LeBron played football, I think the closest thing that we've got in terms of just an athlete is DK Metcalf. He's a
do you remember that clip of him chasing down Buda Baker?
Yes.
And that was insane.
Yeah.
Like,
and that was probably him more in his physical peak.
That was...
He's 6'4", 220.
It's just insane, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's like, if he can get going consistently, if he had like a world-class receiver for his whole career, he would have been like, obviously not Megatron levels, but he would have been like a top.
Who? What? DK?
Yeah.
He's still got time. He's got Aaron Rodgers thrown to him.
Yeah. I think the receivers off the back, like for me, when I see a special receiver off the back, do you know what I mean? Like Neighbours, for example, you just know he's sick. It doesn't take you 3 or 4 years to get to the elite level. Maybe but Antonio Brown's are different. Antonio Brown's the only example I can think of. Or off the back OBJ.
Yeah, no,
off the back Randy Moss.
But all okay, cool. So you have different types of wide receivers. You have those first ballot Hall of Fame wide receivers that off the bat they just come in the best receivers in the league.
Yeah.
But then you have your second tier wide receivers where you don't talk about them as much, but they consistently get this yardage, and then a few years down the line, you're thinking, oh, these guys have been solid niggas. So I'm talking your Mike Evans, Keenan Allens.
Yeah.
I think the goats of that are Larry Fitzgerald.
Yes, Larry Fitzgerald is the prime example.
But he's the goat of them because he had like more receptions he had more tackles than dropped passes or something ridiculous like that. So yeah. So like you have that. So I feel like DK could be that tier. I don't think he's the
top of the
top. Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase.
You know what I mean?
Puka Nacua?
Puka Nacua.
So this is the thing, bro. If you go look at Puka's stats at the moment,
I know,
they're looking crazy. But I think because him and Matthew Stafford, just the connection they have. But Puka's he's a guy.
Yeah, but Stafford made Cooper Kupp a guy. Like,
yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I mean, like Puka's great.
Stafford made Cooper Kupp a triple count champion.
That year was crazy. That year for Cooper Kupp, that year for white people was crazy.
Who won the league that year?
Somebody white.
2021.
2021. That is City.
Yeah.
That's City. The NFL.
No, Jack Grealish was balling that year.
Jack Grealish was hooping in
2021.
COVID. Yeah, Jack Grealish was hooping in 2021. Jack Grealish was actually hooping before we got the movie.
Prime Trump.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. White.
So,
it was great for white people.
All making sense now.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Now it's now.
Show me the number one in the charts, Zach. 2021. No, but
probably started scaring the hoes like This Is America or something.
Yeah, I know. Did you like that song? This is America.
Niggas cooning in the video, man. Like when we were inside and had nothing to do. So for the first day it hit, and then I just watched it. I was like, it's just
this is America.
Yeah.
Dula Peep, man. Dula Peep. There you go, bro.
But yeah, Rodgers got the win in Dublin. Yeah. Huge win, and now they're top of the division.
That division's theirs, bro. Because I'm sorry, by the time no. Okay, so we'll go into the Baltimore Chiefs in a second, but Cincinnati Bengals are finished. We played them as of this recording tonight. We'll probably beat them Monday Night Football. And as much as I like Joe Burrow is in the exact same situation in which he was last season, where he has to run the table.
Yeah.
And that's not good for anyone, especially the Bengals. And the Bengals don't have a good enough defense anyway. They didn't look good before Burrow got injured, and now the nigga got turf toe. And when I saw Jason Kelsey describing turf toe, it's insane.
Yes, it is insane.
So
on Burrow, real quick. Well, I'm linking it to another game. Mm-hmm. I'm linking it to the Bucks and the Bucks and Eagles game. Eagles still undefeated, 4-0. Mm-hmm. How many teams are 4-0 in the league? Are that just them? Yeah, just them. Yeah, it's just them. Like they're 4-0. Jalen Hurts is a defending Super Bowl champion, getting it done with his arms and his legs. Just getting it done however he needs to get it done.
18, 19 games in a row.
Bro, just getting it done. Just being clutch and getting it done. But coming up against, leading into the game, everyone said that Baker Mayfield's the most clutch quarterback in the league right now. Baker's actually quietly doing his thing in Tampa Bay. Like, his team's always winning their division and he's always performing well in the playoffs. And they were 3-0 as well. But 3-0 against meaty teams. And Jalen Hurts just got his shit done, and his team's still undefeated and defending champions. And when we talk about the elite quarterbacks in the league, we've got a clear top three. And the top three is Patrick Mahomes, number one, and then whoever you like, Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson. We like Lamar, people like Josh Allen. You can, whatever, take your pick. Everything's a race war, people. Everything is a race war. Everything is a race war. Who do you think won to win out? Terrence Crawford, the Canelo. Everything's a race war.
When my dad asked who won, I said Terrence Crawford. Yeah. This nigga ain't watched Terrence Crawford. Nigga ain't watched a Terrence. Nigga ain't watched a Terrence Crawford fight in his life. Bro. Do you know what's so crazy? How everything
everything's a race war, man. Everything.
Family Guy made a joke about this during the OJ trial. And when I watched everything in the OJ trial as I got older, and then my uncle explained it to me, it was low key. Yeah. It was low key a racial thing. Everyone knew he was guilty.
Yeah.
But black people wanted him to be free so that we could get away with
get away with murder.
Get away with murder. Because we've seen white people being getting away with murder.
It's the same as the Drake and Kendrick beef as well.
Nah, it's more colorism, but this is not what people came for RNS for.
Okay, anyway, so we've got top three. So we've got, it's funny, the light skin.
We're from top three quarterbacks to race wars, man.
Yeah, because
it is. Yeah,
the top three is differentiate.
Yeah, it differentiates. I guarantee you ask a white person, is Lamar Jackson their top second quarterback? I don't like.
I asked Ollie Hunt, right, and it's so funny. I was like, yo, like
Gardner Minshew.
Daniel Jones. Gardner Minshew is crazy. Gardner Minshew's Sam Darnold. When Colin Coward's loving life that Sam Darnold's good right now. He's loving Sam Darnold.
Brock Purdy.
Great personality.
Jackson Darnold's a nigga, bro.
Bro, that's not dancing.
Jackson Darnold's a nigga.
The dancing. Hey, I'm gonna come to that. Real quick.
Jackson Darnold's a nigga, bro. I saw that.
So, bro, the way he moves, when he trained, I said,
bro.
I said, yo.
We'll talk about Jackson Darnold in a second.
Yeah, we'll talk about. Yeah, I liked it. Top three quarterbacks. So you got Mahomes number one, you got Lamar, and you got Josh, and then people always have Burrow as number four, right? Why is Burrow ahead of Jalen Hurts? Why? But in terms of how we rate quarterbacks,
which is crazy because Jalen Hurts has got to 2 Super Bowls.
He came second in MVP 2 years ago, in regular season MVP 2 years ago. So why is Joe Burrow better than him?
Joe Burrow has a better arm.
Cool. Is he a better quarterback?
No, not a better winning quarterback.
Not a better winning quarterback, and that's all it's about.
And that's what all it's about. Wins are a quarterback stat.
So to me, I'm like for us to not say that Jalen Hurts is this is the colorism thing again. If Jalen Hurts was the same color as me or you, we'd be big Jalen Hurts fans.
We would be.
Do you know what I mean?
We would be.
Doing all this, we'd be like, yeah, of course he's sick.
We would put him above Lamar.
We put him above Lamar, bro. We would, bro.
No.
We would.
No.
Because Cam had one good year, and we will say he's the.
But Cam had an MVP year.
Yeah, cool.
And Cam was Superman.
Jalen
Hurts.
Outplayed Mahomes in the first Super Bowl, but lost. And outplayed Mahomes in the second one and won. And got a Super Bowl MVP.
And we're not taking that away from him. But the thing is with Jalen Hurts is that even though the Eagles will get the win because they have crazy niggas on defense and offense, Jalen Hurts will throw for 178 yards, be 13 for 17, and have 1 rushing touchdown and 1 passing touchdown. But then and for the eye test, that's just, even though they probably still win, as a quarterback and supposed to be one of the best quarterbacks, that's just not enough for fans.
Well, isn't that what Brady was doing in his first 4 years?
But Brady
he was just doing what they asked him to do.
But Brady threw for a low 200. You got to throw for a low 200.
In the Super Bowl that they won, it was a high 100 and he got Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah, but that's in a Super Bowl. He threw and Jalen Hurts threw for over 200 yards in the Super Bowl.
I know.
If Jalen Hurts played, do you remember the Super Bowl performance?
Yeah.
If Jalen Hurts played the way he played in that Super Bowl.
What, the first one?
No, first or second.
Yeah.
First or second. If he played the way he played in those Super Bowls, week in, week out in the regular season.
They don't need him to.
No, they don't need him to. But if he did, we wouldn't be having this conversation. We would say we will be trying to compare. We will say he's taking Mahomes' crown.
Yeah, for sure. And why don't we say that?
Because,
bro, they've beaten the Chiefs the last time they played them. The last 2 times they played them. The last one, it was like in their Chiefs' house. The one before that was the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl before that, Jalen actually outplayed Patrick Mahomes, but just lost. Like Jalen Hurts is definitely above Joe Burrow. Jalen Hurts, if we're being honest, should be above Josh Allen and should be above Lamar Jackson. If we're being consistent in terms of what we rate.
But we have eyes. We have eyes.
Okay, we have eyes. And when Jalen Hurts, the one game Jalen Hurts was asked to do what we asked him to do last week against the Rams, what did he do? The nigga gave you over 300 yards and was balling. Yeah. When you asked him to, whatever you ask him to do, he'll do it. He won't ever not do it. He won't ever not do it. I think he deserves a lot of credit. Anyway, let's talk about other things. Let's talk about what else? True. Jackson Dart.
Hey man, I like Lane Kiffin. I like niggas from Ole Miss. So Jackson Dart, I got time for you. I liked him when him and Jameis were doing that during preseason. I saw the ice on his neck. I said, this might be a real nigga. And him and Scatterboo.
Yeah.
I remember being in America watching that ASU game where Scatterboo, like, do you know what it is? Scatterboo's not, I don't want to say he's not talented because he's clearly talented to be in the NFL, but he's not going to be. He's just got that dog in him.
Yeah.
And it's going to work.
Yeah.
It's going to work in New York because you've got, it's like.
The Knicks.
It's like
the Knicks.
No, because the Knicks is
he's like a player that would play for the Knicks. You know what I mean? These players that are good, but they just feel what it's like to play for New York. Like and the thing is with Dart and Scatterboo, I feel like it will work because it's a nice young core and they have that defense as well. It reminds me of what you lot did in Dallas. And it's not going to be the level of. And they got Malik Neighbors,
but he just tore his ACL, so he's out for the season.
That was so heartbreaking.
So that's what's annoying now. Like New York, it would have been nice because you can be like, you know what, the Chargers are a good team. They came into that 3-0.
Yeah.
So you can be like, you know what, this is a nice little core. We've got two rookie quarterback and running back, and we've got a second-year all-star wide receiver. We can build with this. Maybe get some things on defense, and the NFC East. We'll talk about it a bit later. But with Malik Neighbors going out, done now, it's like, okay, we let Jackson Dart develop, we let Scatterboo develop, but what do we do? They're going to be at a stage where if they're like not much above 500, they're going to be like, do we just tank and just get a good piece so we can be a better team next season?
Yeah.
So,
bro, that Malik Neighbors injury was. You know what's so crazy? If you get an injury in the Premier League now, an ACL injury, you'll be back by the end of the season. Because the NFL season's so short. As soon as you get an ACL, you're done, bro. It's such a tough league. Yeah. Because injuries are so prevalent because it's so aggressive.
Okay, Rodri done his ACL quite early and he wasn't back.
He was back by the end of the season. He played the end of the season.
Yeah, he played the end of the season, but he ain't been the same.
He ain't been the same, but he played. Do you know what I mean? I'll take Malik Neighbors not being the same, but playing.
True.
The season's too short for them to recover. What other narrative? Lamar lost again against the Kansas City Chiefs.
Ravens quickly. The Ravens are 1-3. The schedule doesn't get any easier. Are you worried about the Ravens? Because
that first game rocked them, bro. That first game has messed them up badly. That first game where I was watching it live, I stayed up to watch it because I was like, yo, this is the funnest game in the NFL. Like, just in terms of funness, the two funnest teams. You got the Buffalo Bills and you got the story. Like, every time the quarterback gets the ball, something's happening.
We're watching Race War live, bro.
Yeah, but Race War live. Because we all know why we like the one that we like, but they can't come out and say it. Oh, I love Josh Allen. He's become really intelligent. Lamar's an athlete. Look how quick he is. We haven't seen an athlete like it. We know what it is. You know what I mean? It sells. In America, that shit sells. Mm-hmm. Like, give me Tyson Fury versus AJ, by the way. Like, that shit will sell. England, take note. Like,
hey, that will be Tommy Robinson versus
bro.
Stormzy.
Yo.
I don't know why I said Stormzy.
Crazy, bro. Why did you say?
Sure, I saw him he was at the G-Tech actually.
Was he?
Yeah, he was at the G-Tech.
Oh, Stormzy. Tommy Robinson versus.
No, because I thought to myself, what would be white people's what would white people think who's our black advocate for the UK?
Yeah. Bro,
who would be the UK's black advocate?
Because basically,
who would white people think is our black advocate?
Because Anthony Joshua is that though. Do you know what I mean?
It was AJ. It's AJ.
Yeah,
it's AJ. But AJ's fighting against Tyson Fury.
What?
So he opened his mouth.
Yeah, but
he's lost his allure a bit.
Yeah, and he's getting old, and he lost a couple of fights.
And he lost against Dubois, when
he grabbed the mic.
Yeah, but that's CTE.
That was CTE. Like, if you get punched 30, if I have a reputation to uphold and I got punched like over 100 times in the head, I'm gonna grab a mic and try change the narrative. Do you know what I mean? I don't blame him.
Man, ask him.
I'm not talking.
Bro, he said Ukraine. I don't know what's going on over there, but it's not nice. I said, AJ, get off. Yeah, so Lamar's struggling. They're 1-3. They'll still make the playoffs because the AFC is actually kind of weak this year. I think 9 and 8 might even get you.
Yeah,
Man
well,
A
yeah,
might
because the
get you
Chiefs started ass, we started ass.
But your
Ravens started
division was supposed to be like the top division. Like,
Yeah.
you'll probably win your division with what, 12 wins, 13 wins.
We'll see because
you
we'll
man are
see.
gonna beat up on each other. Like we've just seen the Chargers lose against the Giants. Like teams are gonna be losing.
Yeah, the
this
Chargers
year.
are still the Chargers. Yeah, if the Chargers won 4-0, it would have been the whole.
Yeah, it would have
story.
been a different story. Like this weekend could have actually been done for your division. Say the
Low-key.
Chargers would have won and the Chiefs would have lost.
Low-key. Jackson Dart, my guy.
Jackson Dart, bro. That dance, I'm hearing.
Yeah,
it.
I like that, man.
Yeah.
Eli Manning tweeted that they have lessons in Ole Miss. That's why he knows the dance, but clearly knows the sarcasm. But yeah, no, he's got a little sign.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're doing in Mississippi, but he's got a little sign. But yeah, no, I like the little nigga, man, and I hope New York have a nice little young core to take them further into the NFC East, wherever that goes. But yeah, we're gonna wrap it up there. Thank you for watching another episode of RNS. Like, subscribe, share that to your friends, all of that.